大家好，我是青青，今天我们继续《火焰纹章之风花雪月黑旧线刀》第3期。现在呢是花冠节的最后一天，让我们课题出击。马格德雷多奇袭战。
No matter how powerful our enemies may be, there is no need to worry so long as we're with Catherine, the mighty wielder of Thunderbrand.
雷霆。
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics. A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
One must wonder why Lord Lenato would incite such a reckless rebellion.
It all goes back to the tragedy of Dusker.
我有听说过啊，达斯卡悲剧嘛。达斯卡悲剧的话，就是跟我们青狮县的关系是最大的。
I remember that day well. No one saw it coming.
达斯卡悲剧的话呢，其实就是这个地底人啊，地底人干的。他们把小王子他爹啊兰贝尔给杀了。
Roughly 4 years ago, the king of Fargus was murdered by the people of Dusker. I believe that about sums it up, correct?
并不是被达斯卡人杀害的，赌队表示非常的冤枉啊，其实就是地底人干的。艾戴尔也知道啊，不过他这里在装。
To put it simply, yes. But there's more to that story. They had accomplices within the kingdom as well. Lord Lenato's son, Kristoff, was one of them, and so he was handed over to the church for execution.
教团会处决罪人，为什么国王会被盯上？
King Lambert was attempting a major political reform. Needless to say, he had many enemies. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lenato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since.
其实并不是因为他要大举改革政治啊什么的，就是为了进攻，法加斯神圣王国做准备啊。
Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They used the fog to slip past the knight's perimeter.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
选择单位，大家全上。开场的位置，我的位置的话是不能够改变的，那就这样吧。我呢，之前买了一个火把，哎，就是在这个地方用的。
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
That smell. It's fresh blood. It seems the battle has already started within the fog.
哎，我在想啊
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
哎，如果我把那个尤里斯啊，也就是罗纳特卿克里斯多夫的罗纳特卿的儿子克里斯多夫啊，我把他挖到这里来，这边的剧情会不会有什么改变呢？ 不过我本周末的话还是不打算挖掘啊，我们等到3周末的时候，3周末我们金路线把所有的学生都挖过来了。
Stay focused.
来，我们要做的呢，就是把这个人啊，把这个人干掉之后，他是一个暗术师，盖斯巴尔兵长。把他干掉之后呢，雾就会消散了。
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I will prevail. That's my cue.
Battle. Put me in there. As you wish.
I will get the victory. Appreciate it. Oh no.
Lord Lenato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
南哥好样的！
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
That was nothing.
每次受伤的都是菲尔迪南特，我得把他的装备换一换了。升到10级了，这样的话我就可以参加终极职业考试啊，我就可以考那个飞马骑士。来吧，咦？打不到，就差一点点。
Not so fast.
吃我一板斧！艾戴尔这个装束真的很性感。圣疗，别死了！
I could have been sleeping this whole time.
看一下，看一下，还可以使用7次。吃我一板斧！其他人可以不用动。
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lenato.
Let's try some.
命中才30%，应该打不中吧？很好，没有中计策。中了计策的话，我就不能动了，白白浪费一个回合。下面就看我表演了。 击退了暗术师，让雾逐渐散去了。敌人似乎是使用魔道制造了浓雾。暗术师的话，全都是地底人啊。
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son!
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a knight of Theros!
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy Central Church from the judgment of the goddess.
现在还有2个。这边解的话可以不用动了。回复你能回复谁呀？好，回复我。对，已经有远程了。
Thank you.
命中才8%，我不得不佩服你的愚蠢。
Lord Lonato, please don't die.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe Lord Lonato has the strength to carry on.
我真的很好奇啊，如果我把他儿子克里斯多夫招进来的话，那罗纳特星这边的剧情会不会有所改变啊？我没试过。
That was nothing.
Oh. 嘿
Is that all?
好灵活哟！他怎么能打4下？4下全都没有命中。 爆伤，爆伤的话，对手移动下降1回合。射不到的，雷电。
You can't stop me.
过来奶上一口。
Thank you.
不能给点力吗？来旋风枪。齐波尔之小文章的效果是什么？我又忘掉了。 剁他！但是没动啊！你俩的话真用不着动啊！我从上面绕过去。
Allow me to demonstrate.
炎之文章。艾戴尔好暴力哦！难过。射休伯特，休伯特的防御不行啊，他是一个暗术士，暗术士的话最怕的就是物理攻击啦。我还是走上面绕过去算了。打不到的呀，这。
I thank you.
冲啊！两个过来，我还是扛得住的啊。嘿，先躲草丛里再说。加血加得了这么远吗？只能加卡斯帕。
Thanks for helping.
连携自测了，这个命中率高了，哎呀！
Planning is key.
艾戴尔贾克都日了梗了。我直接把，我先对他用个计策了。我直接打他的话，他死不了啊。剑的话也不行，我用战技，用这个最厉害的魔物斩击。 也不行啊。那我们就用这个计
You
策
have
吧。
been deceived by that witch. I will show you the truth.
Now's our chance. Think this through.
奥班之文章。嘿，你的文章怎么变了？加不到的，这么远怎么加得到？又来，又是连携计策。艾黛尔要死了，艾黛尔要死了。
Here's an idea.
嘿，牛逼啊！牛逼啊！牛逼啊！
Stay down.
你看艾黛尔还剩1滴血哦，这简直就他妈是神技！哼！来，过来，先给艾黛尔加血。
Well done. A great help.
让我来结束你罪恶的一生吧。
That vile woman. Kristoff, forgive me.
其实罗纳特卿啊，也算是我们上周末的公公，对不对？毕竟我们跟亚修结婚了嘛。
I never thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
由于友军的受害程度小，得到了赛罗斯圣教会颁发的奖赏，获得了秘传之书。好，把火把交给这个运输队吧。女神像，这伤药不要了。
Damn it, it was all so pointless. I've never seen so many people utterly heartbroken.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster.
What could have pushed Lord Lonato to this point?
休伯特，你不知道吗？难
Everyone
道
was
你
a
们
bit
跟地
shaken
底
by the
人不是一
militia
伙
fighting
的？
alongside our enemies.
没有办法，这就是现实。
If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly. The commoners who allied themselves with Lord Lonato believed they were fighting for a just cause. It would be disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in. Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice. Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, We must never lose sight of our goal.
艾戴尔啊，这里就有点显露出自己的野心了啊！就算那个对手是如同神一般的存在，他就是想搞死 Lady Rhea 嘛。没错，顺着他的话讲吧。
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Really, I'm just like Lenato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens in service of a higher cause. It's not possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
Professor, I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
都是学生们的实力啊，我还不够成熟。
There is no need for modesty. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's Right of Rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
我会竭尽全力啊，我会尽我所能。这难道不是一个意思？岂不会危及到学生的安全？
Even if they encounter an enemy whom they cannot best, they should be fine, so long as they have you on their side.
The Right of Rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Right of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be in attendance.
"又获得了5000块钱。今天是卡斯帕尔的生日啊
Thanks.
不用谢。
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
还有其他的目的。
Yes, I think so too. A barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Saros, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
随从弟子
Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
今天的话呢是只能散步啊。大幅成长期，主厨下战书。大幅成长期的话是可以一次钓到好多条鱼的啊。那我们要去钓一下鱼。资格考试啊，我可以参加终极资格考试了。我这个满了吗？还差10点啊。那就先不考了。等我把这个士兵啊练到满级再说，然后我就去考一个这个飞马骑士啊，他要求的是枪术 C 飞行 D， 我现在已经满足这个条件了啊。艾德尔、施伯特。贵族已经升到满级了，你考一个修道士吧。
I've passed, have I?
接着的话呢是南哥啊，南哥的贵族，哎，贵族早已精通啊。他的话呢就考一个士兵。
A true noble never fails.
看一下我们的支援啊，支援的话大家都没有提升啊。行吧，那么我们就选择散步。先找一下苏蒂斯。
A hero's relic.
选这个你曾见过吗？加苏蒂斯好感。
However could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing. A hero's relic.
找出敌人的目标啊！这个的话呢，是我们本节的一个限定啊，限定任务。装有茶叶的小袋子，对红茶有兴趣的人啊，那一定是菲尔迪南特。
Enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup. I have a favor to ask.
其实呢，我们已经知道了，他们就是要偷这个天地之剑嘛。最后天地之剑呢，落到了我的手里。
People die in every battle, and it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different.
与自己越亲近的人，气氛越沉
I
重。
hope nothing bad happens this month.
士官学校。出门跟大家都对话吧，拉斐尔就算了。到青师的教室里面来看一下丢丢啊，丢丢你怎么在教室里？
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
哦，为什么要种族歧视？为什么要歧视达斯卡人？丢丢多好呀！马厩，然哥。
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor.
找出既配得上菲尔迪南特的茶具又喜欢品茶的学生吧。完成委托后，试着邀请某人举办茶会，或许不错啊。那肯定就是洛莲兹啦。
Oh, I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
我看到这里好像有东西可以捡。告慰书，告慰书的话是玛丽安奴的。用过的香水，这个可能是希尔达的。姜茶
Maybe. Good deal. Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand. Hey, how about a favor?
挖安娜的话就算了，安娜，我们等到金路啊，再把所有的人都挖一下。这是什么任务？卡斯帕尔接一个什么任务？托马修。我们先到近一点的地方来，钓鱼池。今天很容易钓到大鱼哦。今天是不是可以一次大量成长期？哦，不对，今天是成长期，应该是大量繁殖期，才是可以一次钓到好几条鱼的。
Professor, I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight, but now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
可能你约的那个男人就是死神哦，死神骑士。我们学一下飞行。还有谁啊？看一下，来洛莲兹，洛莲兹。
The goddess's Right of Rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration? The goddess's... Could it be that...
哦，我是要把这个当礼物送给他，对吧？
How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
现在呢就可以办茶会了。
Maybe it would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
敌人是为了来攻击这个温室啊！哎，这个猜测太傻逼了。我们上次种的是根茎植物的种子啊，那我们收获一下：卷心菜、桃醋栗、诺亚果、根茎植物种子、福朵拉北方产种子、水蓝色花朵的种子、仙传秘药。北方产的种子给它种一种，再种3个果树种子。开始培育啊，播撒天马的恩泽。我们获得了很多好东西啊，再加上我们上一期雾中的叛乱那一章啊，我们获得的技巧加2，实用，幸运加4。防守加1，食堂的话最后再去吧。我们去一趟这个，大厅。
Professor, Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Fodland. We cannot allow her to come to any harm.
因古利特啊，你说要是我们把因古利特挖过来，然后让他对着法加斯神圣王国啊刀剑相向啊，这怎么都有点不太对劲啊。
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
你买了什
Nothing
么
out
呀
of the ordinary. Do not trouble yourself over it. I have something to ask of you.
骑士之间，盗贼团的据点。
I've been in town procuring.
啊，我们可以跟他学一下飞行。小王子啊
All this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
托马修，这货啊，我们的杀父仇人。
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
到底这个遗产啊，跟他们这个血脉中的文章，到底是怎么一回事呢？就我们之前玩完了青视线啊，也没个头绪啊。啊，这个洛莲兹的玫瑰花。
I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong.
老千层饼啊
Hey, I got a favor to ask.
武斗大会啊！这里还有个人可以问一下。
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
"梅斯在那个地方干什么呢？梅斯在哪儿？这边也不能进去啊！哦，梅斯在那儿。
Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
耶，李佳老师是你的弟弟啊！不过呢，在青狮县的时候啊，我想让梅斯去打一下他弟弟啊，但是好像一点反应都没有，没有什么特殊对话。
In Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past.
你没事实在太好了。
The Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Right of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
真的很期待嘛。舒伯特在哪儿呢？这儿啊。
Speaking of, can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
这是当然的，让我毛骨悚
That
然。
easy to get under your skin, is it?
其实你就是想把 Lady Rhea 给暗杀掉吧？开门，让我进去。
Hey, you.
Hey. Here's a
耶
thought.
古纳兹。我是过来干嘛的？我是过来唱歌的，对吧？我们让 特和这个，哎，怎么找不到呢？和佩托拉。
I may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
Learning these things gives me great difficulty.
他俩的支援等级，哎，很好。
Petra, would you pause a moment?
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy. The way you move your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Which arm? My left or right?
I think the right... No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get sweat all over my book.
But I must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
I am more of a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Then, please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus of the spear and the elasticity of the muscles.
Locus? Elasticity? Can you not just be showing me? Please. If you are showing me, I will learn it with quickness.
I won't waste your time with such demonstrations. You're a smart one, Petra. You'll sort it out. Besides, I need to go now. I have a prior appointment to keep.
Linhardt only likes talking. It is on myself to prevail.
林哈尔特呢？怎么说呢？就是个王语嫣啊，就是一个理论派啊。实际呢，他自己做不到。是伊古纳兹，前面这个谁啊？亚修。
I can't stop thinking about Lonato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
这也是没办法的，振作一点，这也是没办法的，对吧？啊，人家总有这个时间的嘛。
No matter what happens, I promise.
送你一个熊玩偶啊，抱一抱。
Oh, thank you.
哎，老公别伤心了啊。
That's right.
谁在这儿呢 ？Flame.
Professor. I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's Right of Rebirth.
圣墓啊。进不去，但是我们可以过来调查一下。
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Seros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic, to protect against would-be grave robbers.
其实玩过的都知道嘛，他就是要来偷天地之剑，结果天地之剑落到我们的手里啊。照这个说法的话呢，我们应该是，我们才是最大的嫌疑人了，嫌疑最大的人。
It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's Right of Rebirth coming up.
刚才呢，我们找到了一本这个神秘笔记本，记录着无聊的笑话，是喜欢说笑话之人的东西吗？就是他的。
This is mine. I thought it had vanished.
还有呢，上次我们找到了这个有破洞的上衣，应该也是他的吧？咦，不是你的吗？哎，教职员研修，学一下重装。 大教堂这里已经全都做完了，来训练场看看吧。飞哥。
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
我表示赞同啊！我表示赞同。小王子的话，你确实啊，你快点登位吧，好吧？初级剑术大会，让佩托拉去吧。推荐等级6级以上，使用武器训练用剑。推荐等级6以上，佩托拉才2级哎！我先存个档啊。就让佩托拉来试一下吧。我不能亲自上场，不然的话。 不行不行不行不行不行不行，必死的必死！
Flame spirit protects me.
算了算了算了，第一回合就打成这样，我们可以不必继续了，下次再来吧。 下次再来吧。
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
跟他的话学习一下枪术。然后呢，我们去一下骑士之间。 主要是来找一下东西啊，西提斯要我们来找的东西，盗贼团据点的情报，这样我们就可以交任务了哈。交任务的话，直接跑过去吧。
Well done. You have my thanks.
Eh? 谁在这儿？这里啊。宿舍2楼，2楼的话是贵族区啊。 1楼的宿舍呢是平民区，赤果果的骑士呀。2楼雅间。
Let's see. Excuse me, Professor. I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay?
那可不行。
I hope you're not just saying that.
看一下这2楼雅间最里面一间是谁的宿舍啊？是谁的？小凡的。小凡果然有钱。最好的位置是他的。哇，这边好多好东西啊！钓鱼入门，钩指耳弦。
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
某些不利于教团的书籍呢，就全都处理掉啊。这很西提斯。
You'd best keep your distance. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
我会挡下来给你看哟。
Oh, come on, I'm only kidding.
教职员研究，
The glory of progress.
你去找一下雷亚。
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
我很担心。
I'm quite all right, but your concern means a great deal.
哎呀，这里的话随便学一点什么，学一下格斗。
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
教职员研究，学一下剑术吧。接到左边去看看，谁在那儿呢
Really?
小师妹。
Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him.
你打不过的好吗？死神骑士除了我，一般性谁打他都是被他秒。林哈尔特、雅尼特，哎，老爹也在啊。
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
That's so.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
先去找林哈尔特。
Sleepy. So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
你再困也不至于就蹲在食堂这里吧？老爹，老爹，老爹，老爹！
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The Goddess's Right of Rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the Goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
老爹啊，其实我想跟你说呢，其实这个女神啊，她就是我自己啊，女神竟是我自己，就是你女儿啊，我就是女神，好吗？圣人之茶，今天是主厨下战书嘛？我们让谁来呢？让林哈尔特跟德罗西亚。
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
真的吗？这么巧？
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Dorothea 每次都是这个论调，你到底喜不喜欢吃嘛？他俩的支援等级也应该提升了吧？林哈尔特对。
I do believe a nap is in order.
Ah, this is lovely. Just feel that breeze.
Dorothea, whatever are you doing here?
I was thinking of relaxing here, but it looks as if someone else is lounging in my spot already. Taking a nap in public like this? Really, Lynn, the nobles look down on such behavior.
You do know I am of noble birth.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just teasing. You never do act very noble, though. Why is that?
Each person must follow their own way. This is how I prefer to live. Even if some of the more pretentious nobles like to poke fun at my ways.
Doesn't that bother you? I mean, really? It doesn't hurt your pride or anything?
What use is pride? It doesn't feed nor clothe you. It offers no warmth on a cold night.
First time I've heard a noble say something like that.
Well, most nobles are... oh, what is the polite way to say it? Fools. Yes, they are fools. As for myself, my father is the Minister of Domestic Affairs, and he has pride enough for the both of us. For example, did you know he and the Minister of Military Affairs cannot get along, although they value each other greatly? His pride gets in the way, so he can't make amends. That is why there is discord between civil ministers and military officers in the Empire.
他说的那个军务卿啊，其实就是卡斯帕尔他爸。就是帝国线的话呢，就是林哈尔特他爸跟卡斯帕尔他爸都是支持艾戴尔的，反而是南哥他爸啊，艾戴尔一上台就把他给罢免了。
And so pride serves no good purpose in politics either. So tell me, what use is it?
I wonder if bad blood between civil and military leaders is somewhat unavoidable. The Minister of Domestic Affairs is in charge of all civil officials, so if they just give in easily, their subordinates would lose respect, right? I get the feeling that if your pride isn't equal to the responsibility you bear, then you aren't fit to lead. Also, I happen to think pride can be quite charming.
And how necessary is charm? It just gets in the way of living your life.
If you lack charm, nobody will give you a second glance.
Right, which means more time for napping.
Lynn, you can't really believe what you're saying, can you?
去交任务啦！
I knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access.
敌人的目标是温室，敌人的目标是食堂。
Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
"我们更改一下小组课题啊，我们让卡斯帕尔和佩托拉。
Never underestimate a noble. I am quite pleased.
Not a total waste. It is a long road to mastery. Tell me, am I achieving anything yet?
That went way better than expected. Thanks for your help.
贝尔的话，Dorothea， 他的这个指挥等级实在是太低了。
I'm a quick study. I appreciate your coaching, Professor. I got it? Good! You're quite the motivator, Professor. I got it? Good! Oh, I see now.
魅力之源。 佩托拉，我更改一下他们的目标。林哈尔特的话，信仰和指挥。多罗蒂亚，你也是信仰和指挥吧？ 先把指挥提上去再说，可以装备厉害一点的骑士团啊！还剩3点体力。
Nothing worth celebrating. Praise isn't necessary, really. I'm improving. I'm improving.
all in hand. Flattery will get you nowhere. One step closer to mastery.
Bear.
Thanks for the help.
开始授课。
May I ask you something?
1对多的课程上一定会有跟不上的学生，相对也有已经完全理解而被浪费时间的学生，有没有什么方法可以解决呢？将课程变为选修制如何？不能用魔道的力量解决吗？应该是把课程变成选修制，这样比较好啊。增加老师的人数的话，这就增加成本了啊。
Understood.
Professor.
虎虎生风的恢复，把敌人一招击飞，这才是男人的气魄。我要锻炼辅术，成为勇士。指挥也要学一下嘛。谁的生日呢？巴鲁塔扎尔的生日啊！这个就什么都不做吧。今天是圣西斯林日，大教堂将举行盛事会，参加。林哈尔特和贝尔。
If one person doesn't sing, will they?
I may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
为什么这次选的是贝尔和林哈尔特跟我一起来唱歌呢？圣西斯林日啊，也是福莲的生日。这意味着什么呢？这意味着圣西斯林就是福莲呢。
We must be working with each other.
Yeah, no problem.
We had a great result.
I'm getting it.
I'm getting closer.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
Let's put this to the test.
Hope this is good for something.
看一下名册。哦，他会选择交情较深的伙伴，来跟我一起唱歌吗？但是也不是贝尔和林哈尔特，难道说菲尔迪南特之前已经跟他唱过歌了，所以选择后面的两个？我们更改一下大家的特技。刚才艾德尔贾特的话，他学会了守卫的用兵术啊。把埋伏之阵呢换成守卫的用兵术。休伯特也是啊，休伯特的话呢，你把魔力之源交换一下守卫的用兵术吧。接着的话呢，我们来看一下支援信息。哎，果然是卡斯帕尔和佩托拉的支援等级提升了。
All right, time for some more. Oh, Petra. Hi.
Caspar, do you want to train with each other?
Yeah, sure.
You have had new training recently, and great improvements. I want great improvement too. Will you give me help?
Well, hey, look at that. You pay more attention than I gave you credit for. I have been trying new training methods. They're definitely paying off. My movements are much sharper lately, more precise.
I am knowing that. I want that too. You teach, I learn. We both get more strength. It will be greatness.
All right. I mean, I guess we can give it a shot. Petra?
Yes, Caspar?
No, never mind. Sorry. I was just thinking about something else. Nothing at all. Let's train.
I heard a question in your voice. Say it.
No. It's really nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I will not be worrying. Can we begin the training?
Ah, fine. We can talk about it if you insist. You can stop pretending like you don't know.
What am I knowing?
About my father.
Your father? He is of the military in the Empire. I hear he has great skill.
No, not that. Well, it's kind of about that. I'm talking about when Dagda and Bridget invaded the Empire. My father led the Empire's army that fended off the invaders. Your father was in that battle. Did you really not know? My father killed yours.
You... How long have you had this knowing?
I just found out recently. I had no idea before then. But it's all I've been able to think about since.
So, now you have the truth.
Petra? Damn it. What am I supposed to do now?
这杀父之仇啊！今天的话呢，我们还是选择散步啊。苏蒂斯，我跟他对过话了，对吧
？Hero's relic，
还是这个没变。先去一趟温室收菜，接着再去唱歌，最后呢，我们吃饭。我种的是弗朵拉北方产的种子和3个果树种子，番茄、洋葱、鹰嘴豆，黄金苹果加魅力的，我们先留着好了。交出种子，我们还是种一下根茎植物的种子吧。直接撒上马粪。直接过来唱歌，让谁来唱呢？看一下我们志愿信息啊。菲尔迪纳特的话呢，跟贝尔纳提塔还差一点。贝尔。
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
They won't notice if one person doesn't sing, will they?
他俩的志愿提升了。
Another fine day, alone in my room, and plenty of books to read.
Bernadetta, I have something to discuss with you.
What? I didn't do anything.
No need to be defensive. I am not angry.
Oh, you definitely are. I can tell. Just get it over with. What did I do?
You did not do anything wrong. Please, listen. Look, just breathe, will you?
Can't breathe. Too scared.
I see that you are struggling. Please calm down.
Easy for you to say.
I just wanted to discuss how you are always hiding in your room. It seems like something must be troubling you.
for you to shut yourself away like that. If something is the matter, maybe I can help. But you need to tell me what it is first.
No, no thanks. I'm fine. See, I'm breathing out. You fixed me. Can I go?
Do you not realize that life is passing you by? Have you no desire to venture beyond this reclusive lifestyle? There is a whole world waiting for you out there. The social life of a noble is actually rather...
Just stop it. I'm not interested.
Bernadetta, this is unhealthy behavior. I beg you to take my hand. Otherwise, I will have to pick you up and carry you, and neither of us will...
What if I actually like being alone? Is that so hard to imagine? It's none of your business. Get lost! No. Oh no!
贝尔把菲尔迪南特咬死了。
I sprained my wrist.
Oh no 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 no! Now you've done it, Bernie. Now you're his eternal rival.
I do not wish to hurt you. Actually,
No! I'm done for! You'll be the death of me for sure!
Maybe I should just come back later.
接着呢，我们去找一下阿罗伊斯。黑球线有2个分支嘛，在教会线里面呢，我打算挖掘这个阿罗伊斯。就是也就先把跟他的好感度提升一下。
I still have much to learn.
去一下食堂。让我们找一下老爹。
What's the matter? You're running. Even so, the goddess. They said not to.
学习一下仓鼠。再过来吃饭。今天的菜单是炖卷心菜，休伯特喜欢的菜。休伯特。 看一下志愿信息，休伯特的话，他跟汉尼曼啊，他们是有好感度的。休伯特和萨米亚。 汉尼曼先算了，我们让他跟艾德尔贾特一起吃一顿。
All I look for in a meal is a full stomach. You seem to be after something more than that, Lady Edelgard.
True. I feel that sharing a table with people you're close to is a precious opportunity that should never be taken for granted. 我们看看有没有菲尔迪南特和马努埃拉都喜欢吃的。我是看花眼了吗？怎么没有找到呀？
个马努埃拉不喜欢吃。哎，马努埃拉为什么这么挑呢？
My pastimes? Well, good food, and drinking, and, mostly drinking.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
他俩的支援，哎，提升了。
My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like cicadas in midsummer's air.
Cicadas? Those noisy little bugs that swarm about, endlessly mingling with one another?
Oh, good point. I will revise. My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like a swallow in midsummer's air.
Migrating birds. Never sticking around for long. Always off to find love somewhere else.
No, what I meant was...
公开处刑现场
Oh, Ferdinand, you're just not yourself today. You don't seem focused. Your poetry lacks poetry. Perhaps a break is in order.
I would not dream of stopping now. This is my golden opportunity.
Pardon me?
We are finally alone. Just the two of us.
Why, yes, we are, aren't we?
You see, Manuela, I have long admired you.
Is that a fact?
I saw you perform countless times while you were with the opera company.
Oh, I see. So what did you think?
The figure you cut, that heartbreaking voice, I was mesmerized. That is why I am tongue-tied. I am nervous about speaking to you alone, after idolizing you for so long.
There's no need to be nervous, Ferdinand. That songstress you recall is long gone. I get nervous too, you know. But I want you to feel relaxed around me. Understood?
Yes, yes, I promise to try.
You're really full of surprises, you know that? I assumed you'd be more interested in combat than the arts. Come and chat sometime? I'd love to hear more about how my performances mesmerized you.
支援等级达到 C 了啊！看一下贝尔啊，贝尔的话，他跟阿罗伊斯啊，他是有这个支援度的。来吧。
There's no one I'd rather eat with than the Professor and Alois.
Hear, hear. This old chair keeps creaking. I fear it's on its last legs. Ha!
嘿，为什么贝尔会不怕阿罗伊斯呢？我跟贝尔的好感度提升了。我们让林哈尔特跟 Dorothea
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
然后呢，再让佩托拉和卡斯帕尔、布鲁赞。
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
I would be liking that greatly.
还剩2点体力的话，我们先去，先去找这个马里艾拉。学习一下飞行。
Professor, as for me, I blame all these...
Hey there.
过来触发一下支援的对话。
Great weather today. Perfect for shutting yourself inside, don't you think?
窝在房里吧。
I'm glad you get it. With great weather like this, there'll be no one inside to bother us. I love feeling like I'm all alone in the world.
为什么会变成家里蹲？
Oh, that. Well, I guess I can tell you, Professor. My father's obsessed with money. He's only ever seen me as bait for a rich husband. To train me to be a good wife, he'd do things like tie me to a chair. I tried hard to do as he asked. Honestly, I did. But before I knew it, I just couldn't bring myself to leave my room anymore.
出不去，他爸催婚呢。
I just had this overwhelming feeling of fear all the time. No matter how hard I tried, my father never thought I was good enough. After that, it was just constant scolding. He couldn't say 2 words to me without mentioning how useless I was. An unmarriageable girl. My life was isolated, to say the least. I wasn't allowed to play with other kids, let alone make friends. Soon, I stopped wanting that. I was happiest alone, but even that made him mad. And when he tried to drag me outside, I kicked and screamed so much, I seriously hurt myself. He's calmed down a bit in recent years. His constant torment was replaced with complete indifference. He mostly acts like I don't exist now.
你是怎么来到修道院的呢？
If you can believe it, I was basically kidnapped. My mother ordered an attendant to stuff me in a bag while I was sleeping. By the time I figured out what was going on, I was already here.
这个怎么那么像什么杨永信啊、豫章书院啊那些，也就是这样啊，直接绑到面包车上面啊，直接送到学校。还好啊，我们加尔古马库学院不是豫章书院。
For a while, I was sure I was going to die. But here I am. Look at me, still breathing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you down talking like that about my past. Just forget everything I told you. There's no point in talking about myself anyway. Idiot! Oh, this is why everyone hates you, Bernie!
不用在意，谢谢你告诉我。
What? No, it's not. Oh, Professor! How can you be so kind to me? I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. Please don't look at me.
贝尔，放心吧，你不会嫁不出去的啊！我打算把你嫁给死神骑士。死神骑士可是很帅的。把你嫁给伊艾里扎老师。伊艾里扎老师的话呢，只有黑旧线的帝国线分支啊，就是选择帮助艾戴尔的这条线啊，才可以攻略的。
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit?
虽然你有这份心意，我很感动。
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings after all, cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
抚养兄弟啊！你对着我一个女孩子叫兄弟。
Well, I'll confess there is a considerable age gap between us. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence, but sometimes a knight would pass by wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald, and the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
很像杰拉尔特的作风哦。
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
杰拉尔特到底几岁啊？老爹几岁我们也不知道。
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him? Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
或许是这样，是这样吗？老爹到底几岁了呢？
Now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can. Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
老爹的年龄呢是个谜啊，我们直到现在都不知道老爹到底几岁了。还剩下最后一点体力的话呢，我们去找 Lady Rhea。学习一下各项技能。
Might you？
造纸园研究。看一下现在的支援的话，佩托拉格、施伯特、卡斯帕尔的话呢，他跟大家的卡斯帕尔和林哈尔特吧。 要进行个别指导吗？是的。
Nothing worth celebrating. Praise isn't necessary, really. I still have much to learn. Nothing worth celebrating. I still have much to learn.
Tell me, am I achieving anything yet? Tell me, am I achieving anything yet? Oh, I was right? How embarrassing. I'm not used to such praise.
I am beginning to understand. Never underestimate a noble. I am quite pleased. I appreciate your coaching.
Thanks for your help. Nailed it! Perfect! I'll get it next time, too. Nailed it! Perfect!
I appreciate your coaching, Professor. I appreciate your coaching, Professor. Everything went pretty well today. I appreciate your coaching, Professor.
You have my thanks for your support. You have my thanks for your support.
It's all in hand. Flattery will get you nowhere. You're... Professor.
锻炼理学，踏上魔道士之路，这是我心中的目标。白刃相交，难免会有差池，无需接触就能消灭敌人，不是最理想不过的吗？只锻炼理学啊，算了，锻炼一下指挥吧。而且他挺擅长指挥的呀。
All right, come on, Linhardt, let's do this.
You've always got so much energy. Shall I leave everything to you?
No way. I'm not falling for that again. We're doing this together. There. Finally finished. We probably could have done better if you took this more seriously.
No matter how serious I am, I simply cannot give that which I do not have to give. Not a total waste.
I've grasped it! How lovely!
02和卡斯帕尔的支援没有提升啊。那我们本周日的话呢，就选择讲习，让谁来讲呢？我自己讲吧。哎，大家的座位又变了。
Seems simple enough.
It's starting to take shape.
I'm a quick study. One step before the next step.
谁的生日啊？库罗德的生日啊！算了。我要考一下飞马骑士。
A new path to tread.
先不转职，先不转。我们来准备一下现有的骑士团吧。他们的指挥等级上来了之后的话，可以换好一点的骑士团哦。狮子王队，狮子王队是小王子的骑士团啊！要是我把狮子王队给埃德尔贾特，那就太变态了，小王子会气死的。达斯卡重装兵团啊，这个嘟嘟会气死的。弗拉鲁达利乌斯兵，加必杀加务工。加防御跟魅力啊，其实这个还挺适合埃德尔贾特的。这个是菲利克斯的啊，给他换上这个吧。休伯特，休伯特，你可以装一下这个魔道学院义勇部队。菲尔迪南特，你的话。哥迪耶骑士团装这个好了。哥迪耶骑士团的话是小凡的骑士团啊。林哈尔特，装个 C 等级的努维尔侍从队，加务工的这不行。努维尔侍女队加魔工。侍者队呢？侍女队吧。卡斯帕尔，你的话，来一个侍从队加务工的。贝尔，装个好一点的。猛类本身。天马兵团，狮子王队，克制重装，减回避，杰拉尔特佣兵团，达斯卡步兵团，帕麦拉，帕麦拉这个的话，来个这个吧，加务工加回避的。你只可以装备 D 等级的，这个加务工的你不需要呀。杰拉尔特佣兵团、达斯卡步兵团、商人私兵团，加这个吧，加魔工。佩托拉的话，杰拉尔特佣兵团可以改成努维尔侍者队。哎，这样就对位了。然后特技的话呢，菲尔迪南特他有一个守卫的用兵术，抢攻之阵换成守卫的用兵术，就是这样。直接课题出击了，女神再生仪式袭击战。
The goddess's Right of Rebirth is about to begin. Are we going to move forward with our plan?
I believe so. How confident are you in our theory, Professor?
完美无缺，一半一半，完全没有，完美无缺。
No one's intuition is perfect. It's ridiculous not to have doubts.
All that matters is how our enemy makes their move, not how our teacher feels about the plan.
因为最近呢，跟菲尔迪南特在一起的时间太久了，所以我染上了菲尔迪南特的自大症。当然的话呢，我有这个实力。
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's Right of Rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the Goddess Tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
确实啊，圣墓的话里面有4圣人的棺材啊，可是福莲呢并没有死，福莲就是圣西斯灵嘛。然后圣奇霍尔也没死，就是西提斯。
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble.
躲进自己的棺材里面。
As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
A coffin. How fascinating.
Hurry, Professor. We must find a place to hide where we can guard the stairs to the Holy Mausoleum. If the enemy moves as predicted, we should be able to cut off their escape path and capture every last one of them.
"这场战斗的话呢，其实不难啊。它的难点，它唯一的难点在哪里呢？是我们上一周末玩的时候，直接就绕过死神骑士啊，直接就过去了嘛，只要干死这个神秘魔道士就可以了。但是因为我们本周末啊，队伍里面有这个休伯特，休伯特的话呢，要给他考暗术师啊，所以需要死神骑士身上的这个暗魔法考试准考证，所以呢，我们最好就是在这一关呢就获得了这张准考证了。那打他的话就很难了，42滴血，基本上同学们只要打到他就会被死神骑士反击致死啊！而且他跟我一样，他有一个迎击的特性。不论距离远近都能进行反击啊！我去除个档吧。
We were right. Unwanted guests have come to visit.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Our enemy appears to be after the tomb of Saint Saros in the back. Are they attempting to steal her bones? It would be best to defeat them before they achieve their aim. Look closely. There are contraptions of some sort on the floor. We must pay attention to our enemy's weapons and advance while attacking them from advantageous positions.
死神骑士他是艾戴尔的手下。先把这些小兵
Stay focused. As expected. Such power dwells within.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
The mark of nobility. This can't be right.
你对自己要求太高了吧？这也算进步缓慢。
I will prevail.
Battle.
Thank you.
I could have been sleeping this whole time.
As you wish.
Helpful.
That's my cue.
Put me in there.
哎，他不是有一个什么魅力支援的吗？没有给他安排上啊。
I will get the victory. Oh no.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
I don't take commands, or waste my time on weaklings.
That knight is a powerful enemy. Let's do all we can to avoid him.
真的吗，艾戴尔？难道他不是你的手下吗？回避地板。他打我，打我的话就让他打好了。不要走进死神骑士旁边的这个9宫格。哎，谁他妈这么远打我？不是，他妈的！打我就打我吧，打我就打我吧。
Thanks so much.
挺住，南哥，帅气。哦，我的铁枪已经损毁了，怪不得没弄死他。顺风枪。
This was beneath me.
The noble standard.
绕过去，绕过去。我没有枪了，我没有枪了，你给我剑。
You didn't give it your all.
I can improve too, you know.
佩托拉上。 哦，斩击！
I will win. Witness Bridget
好帅哦，
Bride.
好帅哦！
I am greater now.
佩托拉才3级啊，就这么屌了。暴桑。
Hardly worth my time.
烈风。
I'd rather be napping.
你怎么就打起来了？艾黛尔这么硬的一个人，上去。战绩，猛击破盔，铁斧。
Witness my power.
你只能过来啊，没办法了呀。旋风枪。
You should be honored.
过来。
Back to the fray.
No hesitation.
Should I have held back?
就说你们惹我干嘛呢？对吧？对啊，绕到后面去。
A great help.
I could have been sleeping this whole time.
The reinforcements haven't arrived? If they approach from behind, we can attack them from both sides.
好了，不等了，我们可以直接开始攻击了。看一下怎么打这个死神骑士呢？大家只能用计策打他。为什么只能用计策打他呢？因为计策是不能够被反击的啊。你要是用一般的普攻打他，看一下吧，直接被反死啊！一起射击。可是这计策这也太……
Like moths to a flame.
你不要这样对贝尔说话好不好？她以后是你老婆，你知道吗
？Shall I help?
Do something.
3滴血。
I told you that if you fled, I would not chase you. But it seems you wish to die.
计策，猛攻。
There's no way around it.
I accept your challenge.
Oh, this will be fun.
You require aid?
We won't hold back.
哎，猛攻不是会把他推出去的吗？他怎么不动啊？哎，你的计策呢？哦，他的计策是那个，哎，哎，你怎么没计策呢？他的计策是神速太射，不太管用。等一下，毒计？什么？威力是0？有没有搞错啊？这。共鸣魔法，这种行吗？你要是打他的话呢，直接被反死。那行吧，被反死就被反死了，反正是轻松模式。
Rendered useless. Lady Edelgard, forgive me.
过不来了。反击来个致命一击
Damn it! Not here. I can't quit now.
来了，钢枪。哎呦，他的攻击力是真的高。战技、旋风枪、钢枪。炸！这，我本来以为可以一击毙命的，没想到。那我来结束这罪恶的一切吧。
We must all do our part. It seems I've exhausted this topic.
这是来结束了。烈风。
I didn't expect to encounter someone like you. How fortunate.
I think I'm improving.
获得了按摩法师的准考证。哎，这些箱子里面不知道有什么好东西啊。
Let's go.
That was nothing. Shit!
My heart is full of victory. It's over. Each battle, a chance to grow.
That was fun to watch.
血断。林哈尔特人头收挺多啊，这次的 MVP 很可能是他哟。
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
As expected. I'm not setting a very good example.
It's no use. A seal is broken. You can't... A sword.
天地之剑，追我了！我才是此次事件的最大受益者啊！难道幕后黑手就是我自己？幕后黑手的话肯定是艾德尔，因为死神骑士都出来了，死神骑士的话是艾德尔的人。这件不错。不过呢，中间少了一块纹章石。
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control. You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
哎 ，MVP 还是我，没有被林哈尔特强调。
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please! The goddess would never forgive you for our execution!
Monster! We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
艾德尔都无语了，幕后黑手就是他。
That's that, I suppose. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
The Church of Seros clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear. It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hope to remove the archbishop in order to completely strip the central church of its authority.
西方教会，中央教会。
That's right. Geralt mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the church. In order to function more efficiently, the Church of Seros is split into several smaller entities. The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Aryan Road.
It seems the Knights have been tasked with subduing the leaders of the Western Church. We may be given the opportunity to help them with their mission.
To think, our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the church. I never imagined explaining something so basic to an instructor of mine. You're something of a special case, are you not?
How strange that the Archbishop would ask someone like that to lead her students. There's clearly more to that decision than we know.
Lady Rhea is pretty scary sometimes. But to execute that whole group, just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what she would do to us!
Professor, do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
铲除异己吧，每一个上位的皇帝都会这么做。
Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
为什么本该有骸骨的地方却有天地之剑呢？那么这个天地之剑肯定跟女神的骸骨有关系啊。那到底是什么关系呢？
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible.
那也许那个纹章石就在我身上呢，所以我才可以操控天地之剑，有没有这个可能呢？
The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
我是解放王的血
They
脉
must be
吗？
allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
艾戴尔跟那个亚德兰宫啊，亚德兰宫的话其实就是
I
地底
cannot
人。
thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war.
涅梅西斯，就解放王啊，就是天地之剑原本使用它的人。
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Seros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Seros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Seteth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
对不起啦。
The Sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
为什么呢？的确。
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The Sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name?
Kaluli?
What is wrong with that head of yours? Of course it's not a cat. Her name is Catherine. The Sword of the Creator differs from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole where something should have been, but is no more.
文章石吗？
I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
$获得了5000块钱。
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
为什么会被剥夺继承权呢？
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seiros could not hope to defeat you.
为什么要说这些？我不会做这种事。
Is that so? Even if those forces were to hurt someone precious to you? Can you say with full confidence that you would not turn your sword on them if that were to happen? You know, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize. Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher?
就算离开了大修道院，什么意思啊？就问我们选哪条路嘛？是跟艾达尔走呢，还是反抗艾达尔呢？啊，我们选择先跟艾达尔走，然后再反抗他。
Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
火焰纹章。
Your ability to wield the Sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Save 艾达尔，你咋了？这是艾达尔的 C 级支援剧情啊，总算可以触发了。是鬼吗？会是谁呢？
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case. What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here?
我来夜袭。
What could that possibly mean? In any case, please don't scare me like that.
被梦魇所扰吗？
So you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating.
我有出现在梦里吗？调戏一下。
No, they're just worthless dreams of the past. Talking about it won't change a thing.
告诉我内容吧。
I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul. I appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne.
怎么会有这种事？有什么原因吗？
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again.
更为不幸的是
Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
"艾德尔贾特的过去，他只给我们说了一半。今天是马努埃拉的生日，我们选择举行茶会。他喜欢什么茶呢？贵族喜爱大众、微甜、苹果茶吧。
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise? Thank you. It's good. Yeah.
猫的话题，为了克服弱点，门卫工作时间的话题，跟他讨论这个猫的话题吧。视为目标的人物，强大武器的话题，理想的教师形象。向喜欢的人寻求的事物。
Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything.
他在
I'll be
咒
waiting,
我
Professor.
他在咒我。他说我以后去医务室，他不是在咒我吗？支援信息：菲尔迪南特和林哈尔特的支援等级提升啊。那我们看完他们的支援剧情，再结束本期吧。
Just look at this place. It's so beautiful, I believe I should take a nap and enjoy it properly.
Linhard, lost in thought, I see. Unacceptable. Are you not aware that a noble's duty is to be ever vigilant?
Rest increases alertness. Is there something I can do for you, Ferdinand?
Well, I was just passing by, and I thought I could give you a little advice. You always seem to be napping. Why not spend your free time doing something productive?
Easier said than done, Ferdinand. I'm afraid I suffer from a constitution that tires easily.
Some training will remedy that. Let us work on that today. I will train you myself. Arise, Linhardt. The righteous path of the noble lies before you.
You're always giving it your all, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Is there something wrong with that?
Of course not. In fact, I rather enjoy your demeanor. You go all out even when others wish you wouldn't. You work hard, inspire the admiration of others, and your dignity as a noble is beyond reproach.
I consider it my mission to serve as a guide and a model for other members of the nobility.
As capable as you are striking. Next to you, I am a mere infant.
Oh, you are far too kind. Although I do work hard each day to achieve all of which you speak.
You've mastered all the important noble skills. You drink tea, talk about how great you are, ride horses.
Indeed. I went for a ride earlier today.
Is that so? You'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm not walking away.
Where are you going?
I must get some sleep, being the infant that I am. Farewell for now, Ferdinand, oh noble among nobles.
Noble among nobles? Seems a bit much. Did he say get some sleep? Hey, wait!
菲尔迪南特，你不要再干扰人家的生活了好吗？人家有自己的步调呀。好的，我们本期的话呢就结束在这里了。